What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Content Big Rob, aka Galaxy Bro, aka the light skin with the dreads, and I'm back with a motherfucking video. And today, I am reacting to Will Smith apologizing about his behavior being unacceptable as he addresses what happened at the Oscars with the slap to Chris Rock. Now, this is gonna be like a regular video. I'm not gonna be doing too many like crazy edits and shit like that because I'm already working like on a bunch of different videos and stuff like that to get out to y'all. I got like multiverses, I got 2K videos, I got some in real life kind of stuff. I got like, you know, a bunch of different kind of stuff coming out to you guys. I apologize for the time that it's been since I've last uploaded. Bro, life's been crazy right now. I'm back at my mom's place because there's some wild shit that happened. So I'm back and I'm recording, I'm streaming. If you haven't already, follow the Twitch stream down below, link in the description, twitch.tv/GalaxyRob, you feel me? And I don't even know why y'all hesitating, no bullshit to sub and all that other shit, because I'm trying to give y'all free shit. Like, bro, I literally have a whole giveaway going on right now over there. Don't tell nobody, but I got a whole giveaway going on. All you gotta do is follow and you're gonna be part of that, bro. And I'm giving away shit that costs money, you feel me? But yeah, I don't like free money apparently, so, but you know what I'm saying, idiot with it, you feel me? But let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Off rip, I feel like the time that Will Smith took to like respond was perfect. Like, it was beautiful. He waited the perfect amount of time to come back and say, yo, all right, I apologize. He waited around 3 months, which is enough time for everything to die down, for shit to, like, you know, get swept up in the rug a little bit, so it wouldn't still be hostile whenever he came back and apologized. So off the rip, his PR team, high five to you, whoever's behind him giving this advice, or if it's just Will Smith himself. You're a smart man. You're a smart man. Oh yeah, you go to video. By the way, this is my second time recording this video because I fucked up the first recording. I'm still trying to get shit together, you feel me? Anywho, it's been a minute. Over the last few months, I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. You asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer. Off Ripperoni. Will Smith is rich. We all know that. Will Smith got money, meaning everything that he does and put out will always be production value. You understand what I'm saying? Look in the background. We got The World Is Sick, Love Is the Cure. We got the gold-plated stuff in the background. We got the books, the beautiful picture, the portrait bottom right. He got the hat, the suit, the outfit on. It's Will Smith, you feel me? I know a lot of people wanted him to come back, just be like one-on-one on the phone, real intimate shit, like on live or some shit like that. Hey guys, I apologize, I fucked up, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. That's not the way to handle some of these things, especially when you're as big as Will motherfucking Smith, you feel me? He's an icon, so we gotta handle this in an icon way, and I feel like he is kind of somewhat sincere enough for it to be realistic, you feel me? So I think this was a good power play, especially waiting 3 months.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech?
I hate how this nigga reads.
I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
So off the bat, the way he speaks is not a cue card conversation. You understand here? He's not reading. He's not getting his lines from somebody. He's not being fed anything. You can tell that whenever he speaks is real genuine. What he's trying to cover is going to be really difficult to get through, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a lot of stutters and pauses whenever he has this conversation. But that apology did seem sincere. He was able to put his, you know, his hand out there, his strong hand. And a lot of psychologists will say, you know, well, I'll get to more in that a little bit, but It seems like he's being real.
I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did.
That hesitation that he did before, that real quick, is because he knew this was something that was needed. You feel me? His mom was so hurt whenever it happened, because, you know, this is something that random. Nobody's seen this shit coming. Nobody thought that Will Smith would get up during the Oscars and go up there and smack another fellow comedian icon, Chris Rock, because of a joke that he made. Comedians have to strive for something wild whenever they're on stage. Otherwise, it won't get recognized. Let's be real. It's like that for anything nowadays. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. If it's not radical, if it's not extreme, if it's not crazy, or if it's not really fucking adorable or pleasant to look at or hear, you're not gonna get any kind of attention on it. Let's be real. That's why it's so hard to become how big as you want nowadays, you know? That's why my channel is so fucking small. If it was that fucking easy, bro, I'd be big right now just being myself. But this is real shit. This is real life. So I feel like if you are a comedian and if you're around other comedians, you should be more than aware that, okay, if they're going up there and joking about everybody in the crowd, I'm probably gonna be in that. And it might be extreme, because that's what comedians have to do, or else they won't get any kind of attention on it. You feel me? So I don't really think that a slap was necessary, and I feel like if Will Smith feels offended by that legitimately, especially in that stage setting when he should know that it's just a joke, a little sensitive, just a little bit of fucking sensitivity there.
And you know, that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, you know, I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. You know, we had a great relationship. You know, yeah. Tony Rock was my man.
Chris's son, they were
and this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now.
Understand his hands. Remember I was talking about earlier, a lot of psychologists, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a fucking licensed psychologist or anything like this shit. I studied it a little bit and I've done my research, you feel me? But a lot of different psychologists will say that how people use their hands whenever they're speaking is a great way to portray everything that they're trying to say, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But at the same time, if you're more closed off, your palms are facing you, you have like a feeling or a sense of you're still hiding something. There's still something that you can't really fully unpackage, but you're trying to portray. You're trying to be genuine. So full palms.
And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now.
Full palms. I'm not gonna try to unpack it, but listen, I'm being real. This is real shit. I'm you know, I feel like so far Will Smith, this isn't, you know, this isn't a bluff. This is real shit. This isn't one of those I have lost complete lack of judgment in the woods. I did a bad thing. Like, this isn't one of them. You feel me?
But I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way.
I'm gonna get more into this too in a second. You see how he closes his eyes for this half second? Pay attention to that. His eyes closing. Watch it.
To handle a feeling of disrespect or insults.
Boom. Not the eyes closing, but again, something else that I brought up earlier, disrespect or insults. So we know for a fact now that Will Smith felt like he was disrespected and insulted whenever Chris Rock threw those jabs at his wife. Now, for the last 5 fucking years, I'm sorry, for the last 30 fucking years, Will Smith's wife has been a really sensitive topic for him, for the simple fact that, do I even gotta go into description, bro? Will Smith's wife has never defended Will as much as Will Smith has defended her on any capacity. And this man's love for her is so unrivaled and so unmatched that she can't even reciprocate it. But you can tell that at points it seems like she's just taking advantage, which is why people crack those jabs at her. Because it's like, we know who you are, but you have a man that's pretty much set like the tone and icon of a whole industry. So like you're unfortunately you're safe behind him. So of course, whenever she's out, she's gonna have some jabs thrown at her around anyone, not even from just comedians. People to this day hate her fucking guts for what she did to Will. If y'all need more information on that, I say look that up yourselves. I don't want to go into it because if I get sued because she mad or something like that, you feel me?
After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No.
Cap.
It's like,
Cap.
you know, I made a choice.
How I think it's cap is because his whole tone changed here. I know he probably thinks like, you know, oh, what? This is funny. I hear this a lot. Well, yeah, obviously because she's been taking advantage of your whole fucking life, bro. Of course, we think that you're in danger. That's why we're like, bro, is it her? Just tell us if it is. If he were to come out right now and say, you know what, I'm giving a buck with y'all, she did. I went up there and did it because she looked at me and I was like, all right, look, I know I got to do what I got to do. So I went up there and tried to handle the situation like, man, we would all go, you right. It's probably her. You right. And we would have left it alone, you feel me? But it's Will Smith. So I feel like he's kind of saving her right now. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong.
On my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris, Jada had nothing to do with it.
What does that mean, though? Let me play it again.
On Jada rolled her eyes. Did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, you know, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris, Jada.
Are you trying to say that you've had a bad history with Chris? Are you trying to say that Chris's jokes have crossed lines before in the past and you feel like this is the time that you had to step up and do something about it in front of millions of people at the Oscars? Are you trying to say that because your relationship has been so long and elongated with Chris that he crossed the line and you felt the need to go up there and smack the shit out of him on national television because you didn't agree with the joke? Have you ever done this behind closed doors with Chris? Have you ever hit another man because he cracked a joke about you before in the past? Is that what you're trying to say here? This was based off of that? I don't know.
Jada had nothing to do with it.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, you know, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment.
And that's the thing. I know a lot of people are thinking that, you know, this wasn't really that big of a deal. Obviously, if there was just two basic ass niggas fighting it out over a bad joke, of course, it wouldn't really matter. But because this is Will Smith, it's going to be big. Because this is Will Smith and Chris Rock, it's going to be big. Because it's either of these niggas and a normal dude, it's going to be fucking big. Because it's Chris Rock getting slapped for a bad joke, albeit a bad joke, by Will Smith at the Oscars in front of millions of people before the show even really started is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Nobody's seen that coming. It definitely brought views in for the Oscars, but nobody would have seen that coming. And that's why it's so fucking crazy, is because realistically, Will Smith kind of did ruin the night for a lot of people. It was supposed to be their big night. Like, there was, I forgot her name, Lupa, I don't know, but there was a little, a lady behind him that was losing her mind whenever this whole thing was happening, because it's just unfathomable for people of this stature, people who are supposed to be above because the money and the business that they do, and they're supposed to hold themselves to a higher professional level and so on and so forth, to lose it and have a nigga moment. Let's be real. It was a nigga moment.
I can still see Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's
He ruined the reward.
Award, and you know,
everybody was thinking about that.
It's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma.
That's real. I will say that. That is real. What he means by central trauma is that's what keeps him up at night. That's the nightmares. That's what he feels like he failed. For example, me personally, I feel like failing in general. Not be able to reach my pinnacle before I die. Not be able to say, all right, cool, I worked my ass off for my family, and now I can give it all away to them and not have to worry about a damn thing anymore. That is my, you know, my tremor. That is my fear that I can't reach that. You feel me? Some people will say it's letting my mom down. Some people will say it's letting my dad down. Some people will say, you know, I don't want to let my animals down. Some people will say, like, you know, my fear would be, you know, not being able to come home after the war or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying here? So, like, that is entirely real. It can be entirely real. Now, if that is real for Will Smith, it makes sense. After all that he's done for the community and everything else like that over the last fucking 50 odd years, you know, I can see that as being real. He's genuine here.
I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is
Remember what I said earlier about his eyes? They're closed. That's why I think some of his stuff is actually real and genuine. He's not perfect. He's a human being. And let's go back down into history. I'm going to just use one example because I feel like that's really all I need. Miley Cyrus was a Disney Channel superstar. She was the pinnacle of every fucking child female's dreams, 14-year-old girl's dreams. I want to be like Hannah Montana, right? After that, her contract ended a few months down the line. Now she's swinging naked on top of a fucking wrecking ball. You get what I'm saying here? I feel like for celebrities, a lot of people miss the fact that they are a celebrity. And for celebrities that has been in the limelight for a long period of time, they can lose it. It's possible for them to lose it, lose their temper, lose their minds in a lapse of judgment at any given moment and make a big mistake. Why? Because we're human. And sometimes the pressure gets to us. He was at the Oscars. Who knows? He was probably drinking. He probably had a lot going on. Obviously, he had his wife with him. And he started cracking jokes at his wife. It was a bad time. He got up there, smacked the shit out of him, sat back down, and thought everything was fine. It happens. Let's be real, it happens. Niggas have nigga moments all the time, bro. You could be at Waffle House tonight and see two dudes throwing forks at each other from across the room that battle it out in the middle. Like, it happens. You feel me? Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because how I brought it up earlier with his eyes being closed, that is genuine actions right there. You ever been in a situation where you fucked up and you're addressing a crowd and sometimes you just want to escape, disappear? You have the tendency to just want to close your eyes. As humans, that is part of our nature. Like, for example, let's say babies. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I can't see you, therefore you are not there. You can't see me because my eyes are closed, therefore I'm not here. He wants to escape.
Am deeply remorseful and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing, I know it was shocking, but I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
That right there is a sign off. If you hang on, I promise that we'll be able to be friends again. That is his way of ending the video. For the simple fact that you can't say, hey, thanks guys for watching, I'll see you later, or anything else like that. He says, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again. That is a quote that he wants everyone to remember, because that will be the quote that'll bounce him back to where he needed to be. That'll get his fucking image back up to the roof. But right now, it depends on Chris Rock. If Chris Rock comes out and say, nah, fuck that, run the ones, little nigga, everybody gonna be like, damn, go ahead and run them ones. You feel me? If Chris Rock pop out and say, nah, bro, I don't respect you, what you did, all I did was crack a joke, bro. I'm a comedian, I do that shit all the time. That's gonna be, that's real shit. A lot of people gonna follow on that too, because a bunch of comedians gonna pop out and be like, you know what, he's fucking right. If I gotta fear my life, fear my job for cracking a joke, then this whole fucking industry is over with, you feel me? Or he could be like, you know what, listen, man, you apologized, I understand, it was a bad joke, whoop-de-whoop, we hashed it out like a couple of grown men, we good. Then the whole thing's gonna disappear and that's gonna be it. But right now, everybody's gonna be looking at Chris Rock. Or he can pull another Chris Rock move and just not say anything about it at all. Don't address it. Go on talk shows, whoop-de-whoop, whenever they bring it up, just change the conversation. I don't want to talk about it, keep it pushing. Because over time, that'll make it disappear too. But it also won't convey his emotions in any way, shape, form, or fashion, which will put Will Smith in positions of, all right, fuck it, we're just going to keep it pushing. But it does create a little bit of turmoil in the long run, because let's say they do run into each other on the street. They're comedians. It's bound to happen. Not comedians, but celebrities. It's bound to happen. Camera's going to be rolling then immediately. So, you know, all right now, it depends on time. Anywho, thanks for watching the video, everybody. Go ahead and leave a like, comment what you guys think about the whole situation. If you think this was genuine, if it wasn't, if you think that Chris Rock's going to say anything, let me know, man. I really want to know your opinion on this one. I like these kind of videos where I can just sit down and talk. I ain't got to do a bunch of crazy editing and shit. You feel me? But keep in mind, I do have a bunch of shit dropping. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to relearn editing myself, so it's going to take some time. But once I get it out, I promise y'all going to like it. Subscribe to the video. I got a giveaway going over there on Twitch, twitch.tv/GalaxyHomerun. Follow over there. You ain't even got to subscribe or spend no money. Just follow, man. That's all you got to do. You're going to be in the running. Simple as that, bro. Follow over there. And then, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for coming and watching the video, man. It's your boy Galaxy Homerun, a.k.a. Content Big Rob, a.k.a. Light Skin with Dreads, a.k.a. your boy is back and I'm better than ever. Trying to push through any kind of weather, you feel me? No, really. Big Rob came through. I'm popping wheelies on the motorcycle. Cycle.